Hello everyone. Today we are going to see insertion of tampons. Myself Vinoli, lecturer from Tribulum College of Nursing. Let's get on to the video. Let's see the objectives of the topic. At the end of the class, students will be able to understand about the definition of tampons, types in different sizes, applications, applicated designs, some classifications, materials, tampon insertion procedures, insertion of tampons with applicator, and how to remove the tampons, and finally coming to the complication. What is tampons? A tampon is a mass of absorbent material inserted into the body cavity or a wound to absorb bodily fluid. Tampons are using because gives a freedom during the days, do not hurt the skin, and it is do not disturbing the people. Types and size of the tampons. With the applicator usually consists of two tubes, one inside the other. Applicator design. Tampon applicators made of plastics and are similar in design to syringe. The applicator consists of two tubes, one is outer and other one is inner. Applications about the tampons is absorbency and quantity. Absorbency like a junior 6 and under grams and regular 6 to 9 and super for 9 to 12 and super plus 12 to 15 and ultra for 15 to 18 grams. Materials. Modern tampons are mainly composed over 90% of the tampon like cotton, rayon, mixed of cotton and rayon. Tampons are grouped together as junior or slim for a very light days and regular for normal flow, and sometimes super for heavy days, super plus and ultra for very heavy flow, and each sizes indicates the amounts of menstrual fluid it can absorb. Let's see tampon insertion procedure. The first thing is first wash your hands and then the gloves and unwrap the tampon and position the patient's lithotomy positions and provide the privacy and hold the tampon firmly on either side of the toted line and twist sharply in opposite direction. Then remove the bottom piece of the wrapper so that string is exposed and pull the string so that it hangs down. Hold the tampon by the syringe and then remove the other half of the wrapper. Then don't touch it too much or place it on any surface. Tampon should be held at the end where the string is positioned and tell the patient to stay as relaxed as possible so that the muscles around the vagina don't tighten. Then separate the labia using your non-dominant hand. Then slant the tampons towards the patient, lower back easy into the vagina and pushing it with your index finger far as it will go. Make sure you keep the tampons at the angle and don't try and push it straight. This will help make things as easy and comfortable as possible. And push the tampons and further or remove it and try again if patient feels any discomforts of pressure, as it may mean that you haven't inserted the tampons enough or correctly. Next we'll see the applicator 1. Insertion of tampons with applicator. Here gently insert into the vaginal opening until the small indentations on the applicator's slide is reached about halfway up. While holding on to the indentations with the two fingers, push the applicator's inner tubes towards the patient with your index finger. As you do this, the tampon will slide out from the applicator and inside the patient body. Then push gently and slowly until it stops. Then pull the applicator out. Then you can now throw the applicator away. Then how to remove the tampons? A light tug of string indicates it's time to change the tampons, and if the tampon doesn't slide out easily, it should be left in for a bit longer. Then tampon should be changed about every 4 hours depending on the heaviness of bleeding. But the tampon can be left in for a maximum of 8 hours, it won't budge. And to remove the tampon, pull the string at the same angle at which the tampon was inserted. If the string cannot be found, wash hands and remove the tampons with your finger. Coming to the complications. And toxic shock syndrome is thought to be caused by the growth of streptococcus that can sometimes develop when tampons are left in too long time in the vagina. See how to avoid the toxic shock syndrome while using the tampons. So first, follow the package directions for insertion and choose the lowest absorbency needed for one's flow, and consider using cotton or cloth tampons rather than rayon, and change the tampons at least every 4 to 6 hours and alternate between tampons and pads, and avoid tampon usage overnight or when sleeping. I hope this video will be useful for everyone, and thanks for watching.